Today we're making not one, but two cozy, delicious recipes that are perfect for family dinner. Trust me, you'll want to stay until the end. Let's begin with 3 eggs. Crack them into a mixing bowl. No need to separate them. Just give them a little whisk to break up the yolks. Then a dash of salt to bring out the flavor, and a touch of freshly ground black pepper. Finally, add in 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise. I know it does not sound as though it should be there, but it creates a beautiful richness on the filling and causes it to stay soft after being baked. Use sour cream or Greek yogurt if you prefer to make it lighter. Lastly, 100 grams of flour. Add this in gradually and mix it as you go. This prevents lumps and makes the mixture smooth and lovely. Now go ahead and give everything a good stir. I like to use a whisk here. It mixes everything together without over-kneading it. If it does end up too dense, don't panic. It will relax when we add the remaining ingredients later. Now let's prepare the centerpiece of the pie. Chicken. We're using approximately 800 grams of chicken fillet. I like to chop it up into small pieces. They cook faster and are more easily sized to fit into the pie without overfilling it. If you do have leftover cooked chicken, that is also okay. Just be sure that it is not too dry. Oh, and while you're enjoying this recipe so far, don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out. We've got more comfort food coming your way every week. Grab a large skillet and put it on the stovetop over medium heat. When the pan is hot, add a splash of olive oil. I prefer about 2 tablespoons, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Put the chicken in and stir it quickly to coat with the oil. We're going to season it while it's cooking so the flavors get through really well. Start with a sprinkle of salt, add a little freshly ground black pepper, red paprika, then oh, I just love the soft heat and hue it brings. A sprinkle of curry powder next. Not too much, just a bit to add that warm, subtly foreign aroma. And then a sprinkle of dried garlic. Give everything a good stir and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally so that it has a great even brown color. Your kitchen is going to smell amazing at this point. That spicy, saucy chicken is irresistible. I usually spend the time wiping down the counter or checking to see what the kids are doing. Our beagle Max likes to curl up right beside the oven. He knows good food can't be too close. Now, let's chop the onions. They will add sweetness and richness to our pie. Use 1 medium onion and chop it very thinly. I like to chop it into half moons, but you can chop it up if you desire a smoother texture. If onions do induce tears, refrigerate them for 10 minutes beforehand, before you chop. It really works. My son thinks I wear goggles for fun when chopping onions. I let him assume so. While they're cooking, I'll usually wipe down the counter or check what our beagle is up to. He's a fan of lurking under the stove whenever I'm chopping onions. Smart little guy. We're cooking these in individual pans, so take another pan and put that on medium heat. Put a little bit of olive oil, just 1 tablespoon, in there and let this come up to heat. Once the oil is hot, add in the onions and give them a gentle stir. Let them fry for 1 to 2 minutes, just until they begin to soften and turn translucent. We're not looking for browning, just that mellow, gentle sweetness that makes the whole filling more comforting. Stir the onions again and keep cooking them just a bit more. The chicken is cooked. Take it off the heat and set it aside for now. You don't need to cover it, just let it rest while we get on with the veggies. Now grab hold of one medium carrot. Peel it and grate it on your grater's big holes. I absolutely love to grate carrot into fillings. It softens them and adds just a bit of natural sweetness. Add the grated carrot directly to the pan with the onions. No need to wait, just stir it right in. You'll start to smell that familiar, cozy scent almost immediately. It always reminds me of how my grandma used to start every savory pie. Onions, carrots, just a bit of love in the pan. Now let's season. Sprinkle some salt and a little black pepper. Not much fancy, just enough to bring out the vegetables. Let all simmer together for 3 to 4 minutes. Stir every now and again to prevent sticking, but let the vegetables soften and mingle with the onion. The color is lovely. Golden onions and orange carrots, all sheening in a pat of oil. This simple foundation builds up so much flavor, and we're constructing it layer by layer. It's what makes the pie at the end so cozy, homemade tasting. Now we're adding cabbage. Loads of it. Some 800 grams shredded very finely. I like to cut it thinly with a sharp knife, but a mandolin makes it that much quicker if you have one. The smaller the cabbage, the faster it will cook, and it will blend in better with the rest of the veggies. Just be careful not to scorch your fingers. I once wasted an entire evening cooking because I was not watching my knuckles. Lesson learned. Add the shredded cabbage directly into the skillet with the onions and carrots. It will look like a horrid amount all of a sudden, but don't worry, it'll cook down quickly. Stir it slowly and let the heat work its magic. If you've enjoyed cooking with me today, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep sharing more cozy recipes like this. Season now with a little salt, a pinch at this point. We've already seasoned the chicken, so we're just getting the cabbage caught up to speed. The colors are all working well now, golden, orange, and pale green. It already smells of warmth. When the cabbage is getting soft, it's time to add in our cooked chicken. Pop it straight into the pan. Stir everything together gently. We don't want the chicken to get roughed up. We want it to heat through and pick up all that lovely flavor from the vegetables. Let it all cook together for another 3 to 4 minutes. You'll notice the mixture thickens slightly as the cabbage softens and the juices blend. This is when it really starts to feel like a dish that's coming together. Turn off the heat in a few minutes when all the ingredients are soft, warm, and fully incorporated. The filling is now complete, rich, multicolored, and full of flavor. And now we're ready to move on to the final steps. Now that everything is cooked and full of flavor, it's time to bring our dish together. Start by transferring the warm vegetable and chicken mixture into a baking dish. Spread it out evenly, pressing it down gently so it fills the corners. This layer is hearty, colorful, and already smells amazing. Next, slowly pour the egg mixture that we prepared way back in the beginning over the top of it. Try your best to spread it out evenly. It will settle in with all of the other ingredients and hold everything together as it cooks. If you're working with a deep dish, you might have to tilt it a bit to allow the mixture to distribute. I catch myself nudging it softly with the back of the spoon sometimes. It doesn't have to be perfect. It always comes out. And the cheese. Grate approximately 100 grams. I like to have a mixture of a soft and a sharp, like mozzarella and some old cheddar. But use what you like or what is in the fridge. Even leftover sliced cheese will work in an emergency. In case you haven't subscribed yet, now is an ideal time. There are more warm, home-cooked meals on the way, and I'd be delighted if you'd come along with me. Sprinkle the cheese over top evenly, plenty. It's going to melt down, bubble up, and give us that golden top we all anticipate. Next, finely chop a couple of stalks of green onion. I love the little pop of color and freshness that it adds. My daughter always makes sure to ask if she can help me with this step. I think she just likes snacking on the raw green bits as we work. Sprinkle the green onion over the cheese. It looks beautiful already, like something you'd bring to a gathering and proudly set in the middle of the table. Now, place the dish in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Let it bake for about 45 minutes until golden on top and set in the center. And bake it away. Meanwhile, let's start to work on the side dish. Place 200 grams of bulgur in a pot and add 400 milliliters of water. A pinch of salt is added. Bring it to a gentle simmer and let it simmer for 20 minutes or so, long enough to have the sauce ready. Now, let's make a quick, fresh sauce that will complement both the bulgur and main course. Start with 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt or sour cream, whatever you have on hand. Add in 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise for a touch of smooth richness. Then grate 1 clove of garlic. You can mince it if you don't have a grater, but I like the way grating does it so it just dissolves in the sauce. Now grate in 2 pickles along with this. This provides the sauce a fantastic tangy zing and that extra crunchiness which adds to every bite. Should your pickles be rather juicy, you might need to press them a little so that you don't dilute the sauce. Lightly mix it together. Then, take a little handful of fresh dill, chop it up really finely, the finer the better, so that it dissolves through the sauce and doesn't clump up. I get my son to do this for me normally, but only if he promises not to taste half of it beforehand. Add in the dill and give it a good last stir-through. There should be a creamy consistency with chunks of tiny green flecks and garlic and pickle-smelling bits throughout. And that's it. An extremely tasty sauce, fresh, zesty, and ready in minutes. Our dinner's finished. Just look at that golden, bubbly crust. Take it out of the oven carefully and let it stand for a minute or two. It smells marvelous, rich, comforting, and full of flavor. And the bulgur's cooked too. Warm and light, and the perfect accompaniment to scoop up all of those great flavors. And hey, don't switch off just yet. We've still got another recipe coming, and it's just as good. Now it's time to plate everything up. Spoon a bit of the dish onto a plate, add a scoop of bulgur, and don't forget a little sauce on the side. It's simple homemade food and truly satisfying. Take a bite, creamy, herby, a little crispy on the edges. This is what dinner should feel like. Now we're starting our second dish, and it begins with something simple and comforting, bread soaked in milk. Take 3 slices of soft white bread, tear them into pieces, and place them in a bowl. Pour in 150 milliliters of milk, enough to soak the bread completely. Let it sit for a minute. Then mash everything with a fork until it becomes soft and smooth. You're not looking for a paste, just a light, even texture. Now add in 2 egg whites. They'll keep it all together without making it too heavy. Quick stir. And by the way, don't budge. We're just getting to the fun part of this recipe, and I would just love for you to tell me in the comments which of the 2 dinners you liked best. Did you like the first one? Nice and warm and cheesy, or the one we're building now? Back to the bowl. Season the mixture with a little salt and black pepper. Keep it simple. The bread and milk already give it a soft, mellow base. Mix everything well, and we're ready to move on to the next layer of flavor. Next, we're adding a sweet and colorful ingredient, sweet potato. Take one medium sweet potato, peel it, and grate it using the fine side of your grater. The finer the shreds, the better they'll mix into the batter and cook through evenly. Grated sweet potato adds in the moisture, a touch of sweetness, and that beautiful orange color we love so much. It's one of those ingredients that provides a sense of comfort and a touch of uniqueness to a dish. Once grated, add it directly into the bowl with the water-soaked bread and egg whites. Mix using your hands or a spoon until completely mixed. It should be very soft and slightly sticky in consistency. Perfect for shaping later on. And now add a bit of freshness. Take some green onion stalks and chop them finely. Put the sliced green onion into the bowl and stir it one more time. Don't rush. You need all the flavors and colors to mix together nicely. It should look like a gentle rainbow-hued mixture ready to proceed to the next step. Put a little olive oil into a hot pan, just enough to coat the surface lightly. Take some of the mixture and put it into the pan, and gently shape it into pancake form. Let it cook for a couple of minutes until the bottom is firm and golden. Now flip it over carefully. As it cooks on the second side, make an indentation in the center using a spoon. Then add 1 egg yolk carefully. It's a little something that makes this dish that little bit more special. Sprinkle the top with a pinch of salt and lower heat. Cover the pan with a lid and cook 2 to 3 minutes, long enough for the yolk to set, but still soft in the middle. And that's it. Time to serve and devour this second course. The fragrance is wonderful, rich, warm, and full of comfort. Spoon it gently onto a plate and just take a look at that soft yolk in the center. It's beautiful, and it tastes even better than it looks. And let me know in the comments, do you like the first baked one more, or this small golden pancake? Bon appetit, and till the next video.